channel. It's been a while and I really miss you guys. So today I said not to do the series today and do something a little bit different, just to keep the spice, to keep the vibe, right? And yeah, after this video I'm gonna continue with the series. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to make love to your woman, or should I say to a woman. Now, this particular video, I was inspired to make it because of a comment I saw somewhere, and I said, okay, I'm going to touch this video. I'm going to say something regarding this. So when you want to make love to your woman, it is not something you need to make assumptions on, like you have to just believe or assume that this is what your woman likes. It doesn't work that way. It's not possible. You have to learn from your woman what she likes before you can be able to pleasure her the way she wants. Take for example, you're a man and you met a woman. I'm just using this as an example, and then you want to please this woman, you want to make her attracted to you, you want to get her to be attracted to you, right? You don't know anything about this woman, and then you just assume maybe she likes flowers, or maybe she likes a certain kind of flowers, and then you go ahead to buy her this certain kind of flowers that you assume she likes, and then you take it to her and you're like, okay, my lady, I want to give you this as, to show you how I feel about you. And then she's like and then you know that she's all pretending because this is not something she likes. It means that definitely you haven't stolen her heart. Okay, so if you really want to learn how to make love to a woman, how to please a woman, you first of all have to study her and know exactly what she likes. You can't just love her or make love to her without knowing the woman. Before you make love to a woman, you have to know the woman you want to make love to. You have to study her before you are able to please her. Because one thing that you guys have to take note of, just like I explained, knowing the woman, you don't know anything about her, you want to give her flowers. Maybe her love language is not even flowers. It might be some other things, and then you go to her to give her flowers. She might not really be happy with the kind of gift you gave her, but she might not say it to you, but deep down she knows she doesn't really appreciate her. That means you don't know her, and for you to get to know what she likes, you have to ask around, or you ask her in particular, what do you like, my lady? What do you want me to be giving to you that makes you happy? That is how to get to a woman's heart, right? The same thing applies when you want to make love to a woman. You have to get to know that woman that you want to make love to. Learn from her what she likes, not just based on your own assumptions. From her what she likes, and then you're able to please her. Because first of all, you have to learn what women find sexy, or what your woman finds sexy in you. That is number one. You have to learn from your woman what pleases her, what makes her happy, what arouses her in you. Because if you're making love to a woman, the woman has to be physically attracted to you, or there should be something that attracts her to you. I don't know if you get my point. Now, another point I want to hit is, do you know that you can actually know how to make love to your woman, or if your woman is really into you, by just her countenance and how she kisses you or how she touches you? By just touching you or kissing you, you can easily tell, if you're experienced, that this woman is really into you. And this is going to make it easier for you to be able to make love to that woman. Now, if a woman is pretending when you're kissing her, she's all like you can easily tell. Or if she's touching you, you can easily tell if she's really into you, right? So you have things that men need to take into account, not just assuming that, oh, you're the man's lady. Like, how do they say it? Is it man's lady? Like, you know how to please a woman. And the secret is, try to be friends with women. Like, try to befriend women a lot, because you're going to learn a lot, especially how to handle your woman. When you make friends with ladies, they are going to kind of like give you hints on how to pleasure your woman, because they are women and we know what we like, right? But you, on your own part, you have to study your woman to know how to make love to her. So I've given you guys hints on how to make love to a woman. Remember, like I said, you have to know what she finds, what pleases her, and also what makes her, like, what is that thing that arouses her whenever she sees you. I remember when I was talking to a lady and she told me that the only thing her man will do to turn her on is just closing the door. Like, or when she's inside, let's say she's inside the room and then she enters the room doing something and the man closes the door. Once the man closes the door in a way that it's erotic and it makes her feel like, oh, he's about to tear me up, like hold me and tear me up, you know. That kind of feeling arouses her because she already knows that this is the way her man gets her. So anytime she's going inside the room, she's always giggling and happy because she knows that her man is going to follow her and tear everything terrible, right? So like I said, you have to study your woman. And when you want to make love to a woman, when I'm talking about making love, I don't really mean like XES. I mean studying her body. You don't need to put the odogu inside the woman. You don't need to rush. First of all, make love to her body. Study her body. Making love to her body means studying her body. Study her from head to toe. Know those places in her body that once you touch it, everything is doing. So when you want to make love to a woman, it's just like ritual. When you're performing morning ritual can be you dancing, singing, or doing anything. That is how you perform a ritual. Because how do you get to perform a ritual is by getting to study that thing, knowing what works and what manifests. Sorry that I'm using this thing, but I'm trying to explain that even knowing a woman's body or your woman's body is ritual, because you're getting to study her. You're getting to know the woman that you're rubbing bodies together with, a woman that you're sharing your whole self with. You have to learn how to please your woman. So it is one thing to be experienced, and it's another thing not to know what you're doing, to be ignorant about it and assuming that your woman likes what you're doing. So if you can be able to know and study your woman very well, trust me, there is no way that your woman won't be excited anytime she knows that she's getting down with you. So when I'm talking about making love, I don't mean just you bringing your thing and just I mean you studying your woman, making love to her body, making love to the woman, knowing the woman you want to make love to. That is how easy, and that is how to know a woman. That is how to make love to a woman. Make it like, try to find out her pleasure point. Try to find out those places that makes her go crazy. Try to find out those things that pleases her. Those things that she finds sexy in you, or she finds sexy about her body. That is the exact way to make love. I'm also going to be hinting guys on another thing that you have to bear in mind. A man who pleases himself will definitely please the woman. Now, when you want to make love to a woman, make sure that what you're doing is pleasing yourself first before you please the woman. This is what I mean. I always say that for you to enjoy pleasure, you have to first feel the pleasure for you to know that you're pleasuring someone. If you want to make love to a woman, and then you have to first make love to yourself before you're able to know how to make love to a woman. You understand? I don't know how to explain it, but if you can actually understand what I mean, I don't know how to explain it in a simpler term, but it is always good to learn how to enjoy pleasure for you to be able to enjoy pleasuring someone. Just like when they say self-love, you have to be able to love yourself for you to be able to show love to others. It's the same thing. So men or women, make sure that you are able to please yourself, not just the woman you're pleasing or the man you want to please. Please just make sure that you're enjoying what you're doing, because if you're not feeling pleasure, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, trust me, it won't go well. But if you're enjoying the pleasure that you're giving to someone and the pleasure that you're getting from what you're giving to that person, that is the main thing. That is when you know that you are that is when you know that you have understood what pleasure is. That is when you know that you have achieved that thing, that goal that you want. Just like when you're riding a man or when you're riding a woman, you're just riding the man, but you're not enjoying what you're doing. You're just riding, just let him just, but you're not enjoying what you're doing. And that is not pleasure. That is just one-sided pleasure. But when you are riding and you're enjoying yourself, you see yourself even doing things that you, in fact, if they tell you that, if your man tells you that this is what you are doing, you'll be like, serious? That means I was just enjoying myself. Like I was going wild with pleasure, with excitement, with fantasies. Like I was going wild. So for you to enjoy pleasure, you have to first know how to pleasure yourself, how to please yourself for you to please your other partner. So making love to a woman is quite simple. Study the woman. Don't just rush. Take your time to know this woman. When you have learned and studied this woman enough, when you have studied this lady enough that you want to make love with, you will see that making love to your woman will be like a piece of cake. In fact, anytime she sees you, she's all like she's already shaking with excitement because she knows what you're expecting, right? Making love to a woman doesn't mean that you have to do the extra. It's just knowing the woman. That is why they call it make love, meaning you have to know the woman you want to make love with. If you don't know her, there is no way you're going to enjoy pleasure with her, and there's no way she's going to enjoy pleasure with you, because you know nothing about her. You know nothing about what pleases her, or where is her pleasure point. So that is what I wanted to say. I decided to make this video based on a comment I saw about a guy saying something like, in as much as he has tried everything to kind of like please his woman, she's never satisfied, and he always ends up like feeling like she was not satisfied or fulfilled at the end of the whole thing. And I felt like maybe he's doing it all wrong. Maybe he's actually like assuming that this is what the woman likes, assuming that this is how to make love to a woman, not knowing that you have to know the woman that you want to make love with. You get? And also trying to understand your own self and what you're good at. Maybe that is why you find your SES bad. So that's why I decided to make this video, just to kind of like, in case you're finding it hard and you're like, how do I make love to my woman? What is that thing that she wants? Study your woman very well, and then it's going to be easy for you to make love to that woman. I hope this tip was helpful, and I'm going to end this video here. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload more of my videos. Bye.